Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So this is actually my first video, but I'm gonna treat it as a little journal entry to document my current manga obsession. And I'd like to start off by stating that I am not an expert on anime or manga. I've really just recently started getting into it because one of my students recommended it at school the other day, actually 2 months ago, and ever since then I've developed a problem. I can't stop ordering manga. I've ordered a little bit over 300 volumes and more are coming, but for today I just want to give a little review for one of my favorite series I've read so far, and that is, sorry for the glare, Tokyo Ghoul. And I know there's a sequel to this one. It's called Tokyo Ghoul Re, but I haven't had the time to finish that one just yet. But I did finish this one over winter break, and I can't stop thinking about it. So this is what the box set looks like. You have a couple of characters there on the side. On the back you have the 14 volumes that are included in this box set and their covers, and onto the right you have a continuation of the front art. On the bottom you really don't have much. On the top you just have the little handle, and that's how you open it, by pulling on the little flap at the front or at the top. It's held down by Velcro, and these are all 14 volumes. This box set also includes something called a premium, which is a little poster. The poster is double-sided, and the front is a display of Ken with his black hair, and then on the back you have two of the main characters. You have Ken, but in this picture he has his white hair, and then you have Toka here as well. It's just another poster that I'll never hang up. I just like to keep them in the box. I hear that many of you guys also keep your posters on the box. Eventually, one day when I find the space to put up the posters, I will, but for now they'll just live inside the boxes that they come in. This is what one of the volumes looks like. This is volume number 1, main character here in the front, and just for size comparison I have Kaiju number 8, which is another of my favorite series. Again, here for size comparison I have Kaiju number 8 next to Tokyo Ghoul, and as you can tell, this Kaiju number 8 is very glossy and reflective. Meanwhile, the Tokyo Ghoul box sets they have like this little matte finish to them, so they don't really reflect as much as your standard manga. This is the size in comparison. Thickness, they're about the same, but Tokyo Ghoul is a little bit longer, and yep, there it is. Okay. Actually, I feel like I haven't really talked much about the manga itself, but in short, to not spoil too much, it's all about this character who acquires these powers through a very unconventional way. I feel like this is the first time I've read or even watched anything that the character gains their powers through an organ transplant. So through that, he gets these powers and becomes a hybrid human / ghoul. I think if I were to say more about it, I would spoil really what my favorite parts of the book are. So I don't want to say too much other than it's really good. And I know it sounds kind of corny saying that it's about this person who's a hybrid and develops all these powers to save his people and friends, but it's really good. I think my one downside to it was that I don't really know if it's because this was one of the first series I ever read and kind of like my little introduction into manga, but the art was a little hard to follow, specifically like during the action scenes. It was very hard to kind of like follow, since the characters had these limbs that would come out of them, and these tails, for lack of a better word. They have a name in the book, but it's for you to find out. And the action in those scenes were kind of difficult to follow compared to something like Kaiju number 8 or even One Punch Man. But it kind of grows on you, and after a while it kind of like just blends in, and you know what to expect after you become a little bit more familiar with what their powers actually are and what they can do with them. But yeah, alright, again, this was a little overview. One of my favorite box sets so far, Tokyo Ghoul. Please just drop off a comment if you'd like to recommend another manga. I'm looking for more recommendations, but I'll make another video later on going over the other box sets I have, or volumes as well. Till next time, have a good one. Bye.